folks, guns, gear, on-target training out here in Oregon. Today I wanted to talk about a few tools that are specific and applicable if you shoot revolvers that use moon clips. So right here, what I have is the Model 629 from Smith & Wesson. This is a performance center revolver. And it shoots the .45 ACP cartridge. Through the use of moon clips, the moon clips, of course, look like this when loaded. And the nice thing about that, I'm not going to fire this round, but the nice thing about, of course, moon clips is you just drop them in. They're extremely quick to load and unload. So, in fact, in my opinion, they are faster to load than other types of revolvers that don't use moon clips. They use speed loaders, and speed loaders are good and they're effective. But when you're really looking to go fast, and for efficiency standpoint, simply being able to drop those rounds directly in. When we go to unload, now these have been fired. They're still in the moon clip itself. But the nice thing about this is when we go to extract those, it's just dumping those out, new rounds back in. So it's very quick and efficient. And if you shoot revolvers that use this system, you'll love it. The downside is trying to load these really small moon clips individually with your thumb, or strip them off afterwards. Hey folks, if you enjoy our content in this or any other video, please click that like button, share, and subscribe. Now, if you're a big, strong, macho guy, you can, which I'm not, but you can kind of rip these things back out, or you can use a tool like this, which is specifically designed to remove these spent casings. So removing these is really pretty simple. And again, I've got a glove on my left hand because my left hand has some issues, as we've talked about in the past. But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm sliding the spent casing down inside, and then I'm turning. And as I turn, the spent casing simply drops into that. And so I'm just stripping them off one at a time. It's very easy. All the rounds are going right into the actual tube itself, so I can keep track of where they're going, and relatively rapidly, although because of my handicap I'm not as fast as some, I have that moon clip that is now all ready to go to be reloaded. Now again, if you have really strong thumbs and you don't have a physical handicap like I do, you can manually do this, and that's fine. And I'm sure some of you guys got big meaty hands that could just do this all day long, or you're like me and you're looking for an alternative. So this tool will show you how it works. Is really fantastic. We're simply going to put the moon clip right here, slide the round on, and use the lever to push it into the little pocket for that moon clip that takes the round. So this is by TC Custom, and you can check them out at tccustom.com. And again, I think that if you shoot a lot of revolvers where you're using moon clips, these tools, and there are other folks that make them, but I have to say this TC product is phenomenal. Let me show you how this works. So this is the TC loading tool. What we're going to do is first we're placing the moon clip itself right on top of this nipple that's right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide the round in, press down, rotate counterclockwise, and you can see how easy this is and how quick it is. It's even a little quicker when I'm not trying to show it on the camera because the angle of the camera, normally I just sit down and do a bunch of these quickly. But there you go. So what could possibly be the negative of something like this? Well, the negative is you shoot way more ammo because you've got way more ammo loaded when you go to the range. So, I don't know, I've got 18 or 20 of these moon clips, and when I load them up, right, I've got 120 rounds of ammunition, and as fast as I can load the gun, I can shoot the gun. So that's the only downside that I can think of. My recommendation is if you're getting into a revolver that uses moon clips, half moon clips, full moon clips of any type, that buying some tools, like spending the extra, I think around, forgive me, I'll go in and look up and post it in a thing. I think the total amount of these two tools was maybe $100. And so what I look at is my time and then investing in some good quality tools that I'm going to use a lot over time. Is that valuable? Is there a good return on investment? And what I've found with any kind of tools, whether they're revolvers or long guns or work tools, a hammer, a screwdriver, is buying quality is really the way to go. It costs a little more, but then the life value of that particular tool really pays off versus going with something that is inexpensive or cheap. Well, guys, that is a quick look at some great tools if you're using. So we had the Brownell's tool that allows the user to quickly remove the spent shell casings, the spent brass, from the speed loader itself. Again, it's just giving you some more leverage. It's very simple and quick to use. And then we also had the tool from the TC Custom, which allows us to load live rounds onto the moon clips very, very, very quickly. And I'm a huge fan. Like before I had this, it was a bit of a struggle to get them on. After, can't wait to get out on the range and start shooting. Great tool, highly recommend it. Well, folks, really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Again, these tools are extremely useful. I appreciate all of you. Finally, and as always, stay safe.